Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back to San Francisco! Woo! With me, the lovely Princess Deadpool. Now, for the third time today, let's watch some shit!
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door and spring.
To finish off this round of Saturday reactions, I'm going to be reacting to, you guessed it, Where the Apple Lies, the newest episode of Horses. And before you ask, no, I have not seen the finale. Yes, I do know it aired. I know it's on the internet, but I am not going to watch it until they air here in America. No offense to you Brits out there. I'm sure you're great people. I know you're great people. But I have been waiting for the finale to come. And I am going to keep waiting for the proper time. Because the finale airs, actually, on the same day that Ruby Volume 4 comes out. So it's going to be a great day of reactions, and I am saving myself for that day. Ha! Who would have guessed? Deadpool saving himself? Ha! Though it is true, I care more about the integrity of a show than I do the woman. Alright, what do you say we get into it? Where the Apple Lies? Now, this episode is going to be revolving around Applejack and Big Mac when they were younger. Please, give us their parents! Give us their parents' headstones! Give us something! I will even settle for some adorable baby apple bloom. I will settle for that. Let's see if we got any of that, shall we? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, give me some horses.
Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another seasoned shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Our pleasure. See you next time.
Alright.
Apple Bloom, did you pack up the cider into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
Sure did. Now that I'm getting older, I want to prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh no.
Yep. I totally kept track of everything.
Apple bloom. Liar.
You wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of cider when he's supposed to get Zap Apple Jam. You know how Granny feels about selling cider anywhere but on the farm. Are you sure he got the right crates?
Apple bloom.
I'm sure. Now, why don't you and Big Mac head on out to the house and let me finish up here?
Uh-oh.
You gave Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
Nice going, Bloom.
Nope.
Way to go, Bloom.
My little pony, my little pony.
Ooh!
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
And yes, I am aware that I don't have my Pinky plush with me. I forgot her and the rest of the gang back at home in Fresno.
I'll be full hearts, faithful and strong, sharing
I'm sure Storm's keeping them company. Hopefully. Give us a proper Celestia episode. Go back in time. Show me how she became a princess. I want to see that. Fanfics aren't enough. Here we go.
Granny knows I wasn't trying to make off with a shipment of cider, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was.
Let's... Bloom, you little jerk.
Now, why in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any pony found out.
Telling lies won't fix anything. Trust me. I know.
What could you possibly know about it? You've never told a lie in your whole life.
They're laughing.
What's so fun?
Oh, Sugar Cube. Your big sister lied so much when she was a belly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Yep.
You might as well.
Applejack, did you kill your parents?
Might even do her some good.
When Applejack and
Where the fuck did that chair come from?
a bit older than you are now, They both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All I'm saying is that you may have plenty of brawn, but I'm the one with the ideas on how to run things better around here.
Applejack, Applejack.
Oh my god, he's talking! He's talking!
Those are all well and good, but you can't pile fuel with them.
Okay, so he's talking.
How many times I've told you that?
Too many.
You two hurry
What
up.
caused him to, you know, not?
Yeah, they better. I need you to go to town.
Oh my god. She's not as old.
More spray, cider season will be shorter than a dwarf crabapple tree.
It's like I was just telling Cousin Brayburn last week. Now there's a pony.
Brayburn shout out! Yay!
Oh, hi there, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And I'd like you to meet my fiancée, Spoiled Milk. Honey, this is Applejack. and Big
Spoiled
Mac,
Milk?
the two hardest working ponies in
Did you say spoiled milk?
You were gonna farm? How quaint.
Oh, now, dear me now.
Even back then she was a fucking bitch.
Apple jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the rich family business now. Did you know that? Well, now you do.
Don't mind Spoiled Milk. She's just proud of me. But she's right. I'm in charge of the store now.
Spoiled milk is a crusty old
With
bitch.
I want to try.
Like what?
Well, how about this? Cider season's around the corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an interesting idea.
Well, maybe it's interesting and maybe it ain't. But it's definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa, Stinkin' Rich, used to ask her every year if he could sell our cider in your store. And Granny told him every year about the tradition of every pony in Ponyville lining up out at Sweet Apple Acres.
So start a new tradition. Sunday,
Hearing him talk this often, oh my god.
Store. I'm guessing it'll be the one with the best ideas.
Well, now, as I've said many a time before, ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field.
You know what? How about we give you 3 barrels of cider early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Oh, hey now, perfect. Come on, honey. I've got to get everything ready.
Hoo-wee! I tell you, if the future means me running Sweet Apple Acres and you being quiet, I can't wait.
Oh
I
boy.
just can't believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Ah, Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take over the farm. You'll see.
Say what?
Applejack here had another one of her big ideas. And I think we all know my position on ideas. You can't
Can't plow a field with them.
eat.
Right.
Good idea.
So, did the freckles on her nose just disappear over time?
You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since cider season is almost here, I thought it'd be a good idea to give him a few barrels of cider to sell at the store before the season starts.
Oh, is that absolutely not.
Holy shit, Granny!
But Granny, why can't we sell a few barrels of cider early to Filthy Rich? And how's it any different than when you gave Zap Apple Jam to Filthy's grandpappy to sell?
Your cider and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple Jam jars preserve the flavor for moons, but cider starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every cider season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come and first serve.
I get
I learned something today!
But couldn't you make an exception just this once? I sort of promised.
Meh. Besides,
Meh.
and we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blights. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you're just going to have to unpromise.
Oh.
I hate to say I told you so, Applejack, but,
You and I both know you don't hate to say anything.
well, I've always thought that...
Okay, some shit happened to him to make him shut up. What was it?
on his mind to any pony who listens, so every pony everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
ain't my new business partner.
Younger, Mrs. Cake.
About the cider, Rich.
Take a look at what I did last night after we made our deal.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty great, huh?
Yeah, I can see how this is gonna turn out.
Get you, Winnie.
What? Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality, and well, your basic jam jars.
Plus, it's been a tough harvest this year, what with all the blight.
Oh, sounds to me like you're trying to make excuses. Whenever Granddad dealt with Granny Smith, she kept her word.
Dick.
You can't do that, then maybe our families should stop doing business together. All together.
Now, the thing is, Rich, it ain't really up to us. You see, Granny's...
Sick!
Wait, Granny's sick? I had no idea.
Applejack, shut your damn mouth!
Only did it.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. Don't want people to make rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short-hooved at the moment.
Oh, my, of course. I am so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
You were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant lie.
What was I supposed to do? You heard Rich. If I told him the truth, he was gonna stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, but that's only because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
Yeah, I will take it up.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's gotta be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Applejack, your ego's writing checks your body can't cash.
We just wanted to come by to wish Granny a speedy
Uh.
recovery.
Uh-oh.
Look, sis, our good friend Mr. Rich and his fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick, like you said. Ain't that sweet?
Excuse me 1 second.
Oh, shit!
What in tarnation?
Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast, 'twas possible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn? I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple picking mind? It's supper time, girl.
I know, but if we forgot a sprayer, I'd want to get it before dark. You go start counting, and I'll tell Big Mac we'll be right back. Okay?
So from that moment on, I took to referring to myself as big or large or...
Oh, Applejack, your brother was just explaining why he always wears his yoke.
Even though we asked him how your grandbear is doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset.
So that's why it's called Big Mac?
Just as worried about
Funny,
Granny's
I had a completely different answer.
Dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure. She shouldn't be seeing any pony right now. In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it.
Applejack, you
Excuse me.
dumbass.
What in the frilly fumadilla's gotten into you?
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the spares are here.
Oh, good. Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville. That was before I had to reach on the one knee.
That's one way to get away from old people.
Growing so tall. But to me, it's just how I got my cutie mark.
But we asked when we could come back to see Granny.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's usually...
What are you doing?
The doctors think it's from
This
working
is
the orchard.
painful to watch.
You see, we had to take Granny to Ponyville General. We just got back right before you showed up.
Oh, my. That
Oh.
is terrible.
Ugh, it's not contagious, is it?
I'm sure you'll be fine, but you should should leave. Just in case.
You're right. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before visiting hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Why, the hospital, of course. I'm sure we'll see you there.
Dumbass. Way to fucking go.
Telling Filthy Rich that Granny's in the hospital just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed to do now?
I got it.
Pubescent Big Mac. I can definitely hear it.
The worst case of apple blight I have ever seen.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why?
Oop.
Who's sick?
You are, parent.
What he means is you're needed at the hospital.
Whatever for.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny Smith.
Well, what tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
You know, we're supposed to go in the back, to avoid any pony in the waiting room with the blight.
What the fuck is the blight? Is this the new zombie apocalypse or what?
God. This is perfect, and now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
You say so, dearie.
Now you wait right here while I check on your presentation.
What in the rotten rhubarb is going on here?
Fancy meeting you two here.
Well, we
What
told
the
you.
fuck happened to that pony's ass?
I'm glad we found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure. Just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up through the cafeteria.
Stretch.
There, there. Easy as Granny's apple pie.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
All right, climb up here and I'll cover you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny. You're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
This is spinning way out of control, Applejack. Now, I know you thought selling cider in Filthy's store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight, or...
Big Macintosh, please just listen to me for once. This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under. Now, do you want that to happen, or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size, and this is all your fault in the first place.
I would, but if I let you do the talking, you'll just ramble on and on until we all got caught. Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Yep.
And there it is! And thus, the Big Mac we know was born.
Granny!
It's about time. What is going on around here?
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
Stretchy, stretchy.
Going in circles looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, because it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Not one nurse took him.
Now.
She was right here. Oh no, we gotta go.
Is that Granny Smith?
Where are they taking her?
The morgue.
You two, don't lose that gurney. Granny, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay there.
It was a supply closet.
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your...
What is your big plan here? Did I just see the twins? Those little twin ponies? Come play with us forever and ever and ever.
You can't get any closer without a gown and mask.
But that's my brother on there.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
What are they going to do?
Now, apple blight is a serious disease.
Did she say apple blight?
She said gasket mites.
And
What the fuck is Oh my god! What's happening?
Oh no, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches? Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
This is so... Holy shit.
Everybody just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's a big lie.
Big bad?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
Finally.
That is a darn good question.
I'm not sure if I was worried that no pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm, but I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
So Granny was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blighted ponies?
Nope.
There it is!
Guys, and I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm, so I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to what you had to say instead of talking all the time, none of this would have happened in the first place. I just need to talk less, listen more, especially to you.
Oh,
Thanks, big brother.
but
And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres,
yeah, but it's not gonna change the fact that you still fucked up royally.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know what blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm, not after this display. Unlikely. And don't you go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple Acres, or I'm going right to your grandpappy. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Hey, shit, Granny Smith. Nice.
hear about the apple blight. Now, when I was a filly,
Oh no.
I can't believe you told all those lies.
it's not a story I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something too.
I sure did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make a few mistakes to figure out who you are.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing I learned is who really runs Sweet Apple Acres. Granny!
you're darn tootin'. Now, everybody, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of cider.
But she can't drink yet! What is the legal drinking age in Ponyville? Well, I wanted either Applejack's parents, their headstones, or cute baby Apple Bloom. I got none of those! But other than that, it was funny episode to watch. Big Mac never shutting up. Applejack lying her ass off. And Granny Smith about to chop her own grandson's leg off. That was interesting. But yeah, always nice to know that Spoiled Rich was a bitch even before. And her maiden name is Milk. Spoiled Milk to Spoiled Rich. Yeah, she married up. I guess that was a special talent. You know, finding the wealthiest guy and just marrying him up. So, 2 more weeks of season 6. Next week is Top Bolt. And the week after that, the finale airs here in this country. And that is something I just can't wait for. And that is it. Thank you all for joining me for this series of reactions here in San Francisco! I will be heading back to Fresno tonight, so until next time, I will see you on the internet!